Tuesday night baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. And it probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
The Jays have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Marcus Stroman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 0-0. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
First pitch, 7:07.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Now it'll be Jordan Brewer, and while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself. At every step of the way to get to this point, his first big league at-bat.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
In is Christian Yelich, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Over the first, and that retires the side. Alek Manoah, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Popped up. Toro is under it, 1 away.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Toro might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call. Next to dig in, Bryce Harper. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he's safe.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. This year against right-handed pitching, Ozuna carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Now the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Kane is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Digging in next, George Springer. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And it's fouled away. A 1-2 pitch. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. First delivery to him. Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down.
That is it.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Wilmer Flores is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Jake Marisnick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman.
Fouled away.
Hoskins.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Kane is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting 7.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Stepping in once again is Ramon Urias, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired.
And the run is in to score from third.
The batter, number 8.
And now, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. Here is Johan Camargo, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Abraham Toro. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1 and 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Designated hitter.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Number 29.
So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Throw gets him, 2 down. George Springer the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate now is Jordan Brewer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Christian Yelich will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line drive base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Stroman comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim. Full, that's that.
Yelich, base runner at first with 1 out.
He's going,
Yelich is running. Pitch outside. The throw is right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
And this will be fouled away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Another full count pitch home. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. Next, it'll be Wilmer Flores. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hoskins gathers it in. And another foul ball. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. Harper gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
For the Jays, the first baseman, Rhys.
And now the first pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, number 31.
Next to bat for Toronto, Aaron Hicks. He singled in his first AB. He's set. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. 2 down. So the next to bat will be Wilson Ramos. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Up next, Tyler Flowers flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Tyler Flowers.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Stroman's ready. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The 1-0. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Adam Frazier. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Now here's the pitch. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Urias notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. From the stretch. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And now the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Brewer is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is digging in. The switch hitter, Abraham Toro. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and a strike. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hoskins has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 10.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Lorenzo Cain struck out in his last trip to the plate. A ball and no strikes. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 12, Jordan Brewer.
Next up, Jordan Brewer. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this. Late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
And here's Christian Yelich now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Cain going back. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Blake Walston takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's George Springer as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This one's down to third. Camargo's got it. And there's one away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Knee high, he barehands it. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batting, left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
First offering on its way. Ramon Urias stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And there's a base hit on the line. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's Jake Marisnick. Hoskins grabs it cleanly on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The catcher, Tyler.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Tyler Flowers, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Ryan Stanek gets the call to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 46.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Leading up for the Jays, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First offering on its way. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now with the plate is Bryce Harper. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. Yelich is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next,
Marcell Ozuna will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box, George Springer, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out toward second. Flores is there. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired.
Leading off,
Noah Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
No way. Ramirez.
And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Abraham Toro stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Camargo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Ramirez, the former Angel, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Abraham Toro becomes the first out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next up for the Red Sox, Jordan Brewer. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge. Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Over to first, and that retires the side. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Jonathan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Rhys Hoskins.
For Toronto, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Now here's the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
First offering. The bouncer to the left side. Camargo brings it in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Line down the left field line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias, as he hits one on a line to left field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Blue Jays leave a pair. They lead this one, though, 5-1. So stepping in is Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Yelich is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Soft liner to the left side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Fouled off. Yelich on at first, nobody out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Behind 0-2 now. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hoskins gathers it in. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Now the Red Sox DH, Jake Marisnick. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak.
There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Marcus Stroman records his 14th winning decision of the season. Alek Manoah couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League East, Marcus Stroman got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox, 5-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Orioles got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg, 4-1. Joseph Shaw earned his first career big league win on the mound as the Yankees disposed of the Phillies 5-4. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 2-1. The Tigers hit 3 long balls as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-4. Jojo Romero earned his first victory of the season, leading the Astros past the Indians 2-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim